Welcome. Today we're going to begin a new session, which is communication, and we're going to talk about specifically in this module, passive communication. But before we do, let's just do a little review. I hope that you're trying these things out. Every module, every session, I bring this up because it's really important. These physical things that you do in your life can really affect you at many levels. It's not just physically doing something. It also affects your emotional life. You become more present. Something like exercise, I know for me that clears a lot of stress, and it allows me to be more present. It allows me to be more loving. It's a physical act, but it affects a lot of levels in my life. So I'm asking you to try these things out and see what works for you. Not all forms of exercise work for everybody, but just see what works for you. This is about listening, that connection. We're going to talk about that again in communication. We're going to talk about the importance of that connection, and that's what really children are looking for, that connection. Remember we talked about worrying? And we said that the antidote for worrying is to send love and light to the situation. And because we care, we worry, but it doesn't mean that that's the only thing we can do. What we can do is send love and light to that person, to the situation, and then move on. I love this. I show it almost every time. There is no out there other than what's going on inside of you. The word should is no good. I hope some of you have seen that in your life, that what happens when you use the shoulds towards yourself, towards other people, towards reality, what that does. And by your experience, hopefully you will see that word gets into a lot of trouble and it brings us down. I love this cartoon. This is about acceptance and accepting every part of us. It's easy to accept that part, that angel in the middle. It's easy to accept the angel. It's hard to accept those parts that we judge as negative. What we say here is to accept all your emotions, your thoughts, your behavior, and then move on instead of that voice that beats yourself up. I hope you're starting to see that voice a lot more clearly, and only you could decide if you want to indulge it or not, or if you want to just let it come in, let it go out, and just move on. If you remember last time we spoke about responsibility, and we used the word CPA, create, promote, allow. And what it says is you have something to do with the way your life looks at any particular moment. You have something to do with creating, promoting, or allowing what's happening in your life, with the relationships you have, with your career, with your health. You have something to do with it, and it's not about right or wrong. The only exception to that is in the instance of child molestation or rape. We say that those are real victims. Other than that, I'm hard-pressed to find when I'm a victim in life. This is a cartoon that exemplifies that. If you act like a doormat, don't be surprised if people step on you. This also deals with responsibility, and it deals with forgiveness. We're in the box. We're in a box when we don't take responsibility, when we're blaming other people. We're in a box. There's no place to go. We have to wait for other people to change, for us to change. We're free. We're out of the box when we really come from a place of taking responsibility in our lives so we can make other choices that work better in our life. We're the ones that are choosing, and that's called empowerment. I appreciate you taking time out to listen to this presentation. And if you would like more information, please go to www.educationforexcellence.org.